She got a little too drunk and yes, she wanted to start a fight.
That mother punched me in my face before any of this happened.
She threw more stuff and then come on top of me.
I hope, pray to God, that this ends up on YouTube.
She been believing the heck out of me.
I hope you choke on a donut, you. Y'all better hope, pray to God, nothing happens to my baby girl while this is going on, because I'm going to sue every one of you.
Following a violent altercation between a couple, police in Arkansas are called to a normally peaceful area. But what starts as a typical family incident quickly spirals into something considerably more unpleasant. An unanticipated nightmare unfolds as a youngster finds herself at the heart of simmering tensions that nobody saw coming until it was too late.
I was running down the road and he had me and he was dragging me down the road.
The tape has never been seen before, and the following is based on official police data. On the evening of August 11th, 2023, the Jonesboro Police Department was alerted to a 911 call made by a 17-year-old kid who said that his mother and her fiancé are engaged in a violent altercation.
What's going on? Who called?
Me.
What's happening?
She's going absolutely crazy.
Who?
My mother.
Okay. So what's got her all worked up?
I think she's 12,
Okay.
but I don't know. I come here and she's just acting crazy.
So you weren't here when...
I got a phone call
From who?
from him. He's down there staying away from her. She tried hitting him with a skillet, I guess, and he's trying to stay away from her.
Who's he?
That's her fiance, I would say.
Okay. Hold tight right here.
The police officer approaches the guy, who turns out to be 33-year-old James Mansfield, in an effort to learn more about the family feud.
What's going on?
She got a little too drunk,
Okay.
and I guess sorry.
No, you're fine.
So close. She got a little too drunk, and I guess she wanted to start a fight, and she threw something across the living room, blamed it on me. I said, no, you're lying. It's you threw it, and she threw more stuff and then come on top of me. She been believing the heck out of me. I said, look, dude, I swear to God, I didn't lay a hand on her.
What's her name?
Christy Kluke.
Okay.
So we've had our few fights before. Cops have been called like a few times. Nothing really drastic has happened. But this time he showed up and she really lost it. So I don't know.
With one side of the tale, the officer proceeds toward the residence where 35-year-old Christy Kluke waits outside on the porch. What he doesn't yet realize is that this call will put in motion a series of events much worse than anybody could fathom.
So what's going on?
I don't know, really.
You don't know?
I'm gonna get past this broken glass back up. I'm a little bit drunk.
Okay.
Can't lie.
I gotcha. Are you able to tell me what happened today?
Can I sit down?
Huh?
Can I sit down?
I'll tell you what, real quick. Come here for a second. Hands behind your back.
Man, here. Can I put this down?
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't do anything bad.
Uh-huh. Well, he's got a pretty bad looking bite mark on his arm.
Oh.
Your fiance over there?
You got a bite mark on your arm? Where?
Down my arm, yes.
I didn't leave it. You know that better than anybody. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the type of person to just bite somebody.
The officer detains Christy for both their safety, citing her evident impairment and her own admittance to being intoxicated.
Well, you ready to tell me what happened then?
Yeah.
All right, what happened?
I'm not exactly sure from the very beginning of this morning, but I know he went to work. He came home early and he wanted beer. So he went and got his beer. He's not a bad guy. I'm not a bad person. We just don't know how to sell things the right way.
Okay. So he comes home from work early. He wants beer. You guys
He
start
wanted beer.
drinking. Did you get into an argument? No, I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on. Give me a second. Okay.
The cop, who is still flummoxed, assists Christy in sitting on the porch to relax, but he has no idea how explosive their connection is.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying. I don't think you're calling him a bad person. I don't think you're a bad person. I just want to know what happened.
That's not what I'm trying to say. He's not. He's an amazing person. He's an amazing man.
Okay. So how'd we get to this point today?
He left this morning. Oh, and he went to see another female. He went to see a beautician who works next to him. And I didn't know it, but I didn't even get any attention. I just asked him where he was. And he told me to go myself. It's gotten worse and worse and worse from there, little by little.
Okay. So that happened today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's what you guys were arguing about?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm not crazy. I'm not suicidal. This bastard just acted like a idiot.
okay, so how do you explain the marks on his arm that he says that he has?
The bite mark, he did that to himself. Look at it.
To himself?
Yeah, look at it. You can see his top 2 incisors on the right side of the bite.
Okay. Did he put any hands on you or anything?
I can't say that. I can't.
Because the thing is, if you're telling me that he's lying and he's lying knowing that you'll go to jail, why protect him?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. That makes no sense.
Despite the officer's statements, Christy tries to avoid pinning any responsibility on James, a choice that may soon have catastrophic effects.
All right, Chris, you got any shoes inside that you need?
Somewhere in there.
All right, you want to explain to this officer where they might be so she could go grab them?
Am I going to jail?
Yes, ma'am.
For what?
Domestic battery third.
For what now?
Domestic battery third.
For
Throwing stuff at him and biting his arm.
what's the bail for that?
You'll have to see a judge first. Hang on. I'm not done.
Oh, no, I'm not doing anything bad.
Let's stay
I
away from the
promise.
glass. How about that?
Yeah.
Just
I'm
step
just
back.
going in to get socks.
Okay.
Okay. Do you care to tell me where your shoes are, Christine? I'll grab
Yeah,
them.
they're in there somewhere. You'll have to have him show you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to show her where some socks and shoes are for her? Anything else out of there you need, like a phone or a wallet, anything?
I have a phone in there, but I don't know where it's at.
I think she threw it on the ground.
Are you coming to get me?
I'll do what I can.
So I see that she threw stuff and broke glass. Was she throwing that stuff at you?
Oh no, the only thing that got thrown at me was whatever she threw from the kitchen to the living room. I don't even know what it was. Anything else you see in here, I was outside. I wasn't even in the house.
Inside, the symptoms of upheaval are evident. DVDs and other items are thrown over the floor, and holes scar the walls in various rooms, including the living room and bedroom. But it's unclear whether any were created during this altercation. Lying on the floor lies the frying pan James said Christy had pursued him with earlier in the day.
I told him to see this.
How long did you say you've been together?
About 4 years and 5.
Because I've been over here 2 or 3 times and I've never met you.
I think you were over here one of the last times.
With James's aid, authorities discover Christy's stuff and deliver them to her outdoors.
Here, let's go have a seat. We'll get you out of the heat.
I don't care about the heat. I can get that mask, feel pressure.
Christy is brought to a police car and put in the back seat, where her placid attitude takes an abrupt and unsettling turn.
This son of a is hilarious. Y'all are taking this like he's Joker. This is why women and children end up dead.
What state is your ID out of?
Because of like you.
Ma'am, what state is your ID out of?
Do what?
What state is...
Arkansas, duh. Can you not tell by how I talk?
Nope.
Well, it sucks for you. What sucks even more for you is that you're putting an abused woman in jail. I hope and pray to God that this ends up on YouTube, because you're gonna go down the drain when it does.
Who?
You are going down the drain when this goes on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Y'all really don't care about nobody but yourselves. Please just go so I can get home to my daughter who is at home with him. My poor sweet girl.
Back at the home, James queries the officer about what's going to happen to Christine.
What do I need to do about getting her out?
Okay. So,
She's not
saying she'll have to see a judge.
That's gonna have to be after Monday, so I
That'll
can't
have
do
to be
anything
Monday,
till
so you can't do anything till then, but also what the judge typically does automatically is issue a no contact order. So you'll have to talk to the prosecutor about dropping the no contact order if you feel comfortable with her coming back.
She's gonna leave you drunk. We've had this happen a few times. I mean, you've been here.
Yeah, but normally she's never been violent.
Well, she has. We just never really.
Every time I've been here, like she's been loud, but I've always been able to talk her down.
Yeah, no, she's had a little too much this time, and she got called rather quick because I wouldn't go in no fight today.
Right.
I wouldn't do that. And I'll be honest, we've had a few. I've told officers before we've had a few fights before. Nothing serious enough to really call anybody.
Okay.
But one of our fights, I ended up getting my tail end whooped by her son. Yeah, fine, okay, I'll stand up, I'll take him out of public. Okay, fine, yeah. This time, he's got fists like an 8-pound sledgehammer. Plus it's underage, I'm not pressing charges.
The police vehicle, Christie's rants continue, and the officer makes a choice that only appears to add fuel to her wrath.
Oh, don't let me catch a lawsuit. Oh, don't let me catch a lawsuit. Oh, don't let me catch a lawsuit. Yeah, close that window, you piece of. It don't stop me from screaming through it. That punched me in my face before any of this happened. None of y'all give a. None of y'all give a. I am an abused martyr, and you close the window on me. I hope you choke on a donut, you.
As they move close to the police station, Christie's conduct starts to take another severe turn.
Look at me. Turn to your right and look at me. You can't. Why? Because people like me do not belong here. The pain in your eyes says you know. You've been through this, and you wish to God that someone had been you to save you from that abuse. But no one did. And so now you're taking it out on me? Instead of being the person who could save me from it, you're being the person who puts me through it? I love you, and I think that you are a sweet, amazing guy. And I hope and pray to God, pray to God that someday you save a girl like me from what I've went through. You're gonna save somebody. Remember my words someday.
Now at the Jonesboro Police Department, Christie is led inside for booking, but quickly finds herself in yet another verbal fight. This time with another arrestee.
Oh, shit.
I'm not talking to you, you ugly.
We weren't talking to you.
I'm not talking to you, though.
Girl, you better be quiet. That's the police.
Are you my mama?
I don't need to be your mom.
Are you the police, though?
Look. I'm just trying to.
No, this is what he arrested me for. Walking. Now it's a threat. Now it'll be a reason to lock me up. Thank you. So get your pen.
Although this personal fight appears to be winding down, the events of this night will soon be dwarfed by something considerably worse in the coming weeks. According to Arkansas court records, Christy Clue was charged with third-degree domestic violence. While her exact bail amount isn't publicly published, she spent over 3 weeks in prison before bonding out, being released into a whole new horror she never could have anticipated. On August 30th, Christy gets freed from prison and contacts 911 later that same day. But this time, it's about her 13-year-old daughter. She called for police to meet her at St. Bernard's Medical Center, where policemen arrive unprepared for exactly how awful the situation is going to become.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, right here.
Hi, can I talk to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay. Okay. Hi, who wants to start with the police department?
I'm Christy.
What can I do for you?
My daughter has been assaulted by my ex, but me and him got into it about 3 weeks ago. The officer arrested me, and I've been in jail for the last 3 weeks. Over the last 3 weeks, he has force-fed her alcohol, drugs. He has sexually assaulted her. She has bruises and marks from head to toe.
Okay, do you mind if I ask her some questions?
Absolutely.
I know it's hard to talk about, okay? My name's Andy.
It's okay.
I'm here to talk with you, okay?
I'm so sorry.
Everything we talk about is not going to leave this room, okay? So I need to know how you were sexually assaulted, okay?
He got me really drunk.
This is your father?
It's her ex-fiance.
Okay. Why don't you just calm down, okay? We're going to get to the bottom of this. Like I said, my main concern is your safety and your well-being, okay? I appreciate you coming forward like this. Okay, I'll be right back.
The cops depart temporarily, but return a few minutes later and discover Christy and her daughter inside a private room.
So, whenever your mom went to jail, they were together, right? Okay.
Normally he's the one that starts the fights.
I'm really sorry this happened to you, okay? You don't know how...
I didn't expect it from him.
Pretty brave, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna let you know, just so you're kept in the loop, we do have detectives coming up to speak with you, okay? So
I've had that happen before with some other person.
A doctor comes and does a thorough body check, noticing multiple bruises and scrapes on her arms, legs, back, and neck. In addition to her visible injuries, she's subsequently x-rayed, showing that her big toe has been shattered. But if these injuries weren't evident enough, she maintains that there were witnesses to these attacks.
Are you hurting anywhere? Like, most foot, basically my whole body, because he was throwing me around. It's mostly my body, my foot though. because he threw me into the dresser.
When did this happen? When was the last time?
Last night, all this stuff with my foot and stuff all happened last night.
Okay, as far as anything else that happened last night?
It didn't happen last night, it happened the night before last.
Okay, do you have the same clothes on you did then?
I don't even remember what clothes I was
Do you have
wearing.
the same undergarments on as well?
No, sir.
Okay. What occurred whenever she went to jail?
Slowly, he started saying he would go for a ride. We ended up at the liquor store, and then he would convince me to drink vodka,
Okay.
and he would give me weed and vapes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he forced himself onto me.
Okay, when was that? When did that happen?
That was like the second right after she left.
Okay, this has been 3 weeks ago? How many times has it happened since then?
Like over 6 times.
Okay, and you were intoxicated?
Yes, sir.
What happened at the end of this?
He just rolled over on the bed and went to
After he-
sleep. I'm just glad I finally got to tell somebody.
I am too. I wish you would have called me sooner.
I couldn't.
I would have came and got you out of that.
I tried to get out of the house last night. He kept throwing me away from the doors.
So he was keeping you in there against your will?
He kept me in my room. In that
Did you have a phone at all, or
He broke it.
you broke your phone when you tried to call for help?
No, this was a couple days ago. It was on accident. He was at work and I was with him.
After obtaining a foot cast for her fractured toe, the 13-year-old is transported to the Northeast Arkansas Children's Advocacy Center, where she'll undergo a forensic interview. The interviewer starts by asking the little child to recall what occurred during her mother's marital argument 3 weeks ago. And in her response, she presents a very different image from what James told police the day of the confrontation.
It says you hit your back on a dresser, and then does it say your little, is that bro, your little brother?
Yeah, my little brother was yelling at his dad to tell him to let go of me.
So your little brother was there too?
He was sitting on the couch in the living room and I was trying to get out of the house. There is a witness of him dragging me down the road.
Okay.
It's the lady, our next door neighbor, the one with the crutches. She was gonna call the cops, but Trey told her not to.
Okay. When did the living arrangements change? Tell me what's going on.
The last 3 weeks ago, whenever James got drunk and started a fight and got her arrested.
Okay. Were you home at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, tell me everything you remember about that.
Actually, James got me drunk, and so I couldn't really tell what was going on because I was basically blackout drunk because I just took one shot. That was my limit. I know my limit.
Okay, well, tell me everything you remember about that night before you don't remember anything.
I remember them yelling. He was all up in her face, threatening her and stuff, and then I think he hit her, if I remember correctly. Mom ended up getting arrested instead of James because James was trying to drag Mama down the road and I guess she bit him.
The interviewer urged the adolescent to go into even further detail about what's transpired while her mom's been away, uncovering considerably more troubling information.
I was drunk. He got me drunk just about every time.
Okay. Before Mom had gone to jail, did you ever drink with Mom?
No, never. Not until he gave it to me.
Okay. Do you remember how much you drank?
Me?
Mhm.
I took one shot and then he convinced me to take another shot. He was like, you know what, you'll be fine. Take another shot. And then I'm already out of it. He convinced me to drink the whole half pint. It happened 4 days in a row, the same thing.
Alongside the anguish she faced, she describes in detail what occurred the moment she attempted to flee the home, a decision that would elicit an even more violent reaction.
Tell me more about him throwing you.
That was last night. He broke my foot. He started throwing me around the house and all I could hear was saying, Daddy, let go of her. You're hurting her. Let go of my sissy, Daddy. You're hurting her. Well, James was throwing me around and then he threw me into my dresser and I hit my back. And he kept trapping me in my room. Every time I got to a door, he would sling me across the room. He'd grab me and sling me. And then I got out. Finally, at some point, I got the garage door open and I didn't even get down one step and he just threw me down the steps and that's how I broke my foot. 'Cause he threw me on glass and stuff. I got cuts from the glass all over me.
Where was the glass at?
It was on the floor in the garage because the light broke. It was one of those lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
The glass that pierced into her flesh isn't new to this narrative. It's the identical shards James smashed off the ceiling light 3 weeks ago when cops initially arrived at their residence. But from this moment on, the violence would only continue to grow.
And then I tried to leave again and he choked me out on my bed until I passed out. I remember waking up, but he still had his hand on my throat, but he wasn't choking me out until he realized that I was awake, and he started choking me out. I was like, are you done? He said, are you done? I said, yeah, and then he threw me on the ground. And eventually he called and said I was the drunk one and that I was starting the fight. And while he was doing that, I finally found a way to get out of the house, and I was running down the road. And my mom actually just got a text about this part. I was running down the road, and he had me, and he was dragging me down the road. Like, my brother's girlfriend was just texting my mom and saying, yeah, I saw him dragging her down the road half naked.
What's your opinion on James?
I hate him.
You hate him?
I hope he rots in jail.
With the medical results confirming investigators' worst suspicions, police moved immediately to seek a warrant for James Mansfield's arrest.
Oh, wait. There.
Who's James?
Me.
You got a warrant, man. Think of that. You can put it in your pocket if you want, or you can
Just take it. Call Mom.
James is detained without incident and taken back to the police station for interrogation. What starts as a calm inquiry rapidly unravels into something considerably more terrifying.
I know you're asking about the warrant. Warrant is for okay? That's why I need to get your side of the story. Tell me about your relationship with her. Since she's been here the past 2 years.
Relationship's been good. I mean, when her mama got arrested, she wanted me to adopt her.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If you want, you can ask my neighbors, ask the guys I work with. She wanted me to adopt her.
Does the kids ever drink at the house or anything like that?
I will be honest. I have let drink a few times, but not enough to get, just enough to calm her nerves, because she's tripping out because her mama's in jail and everything else. I found paperwork, notebooks in her room talking about how she just wants to drink or smoke so she can feel numb, not feel anything.
Yeah. Now, did Mom ever let her drink?
Oh, yeah. The night her mama got arrested, she gave her about 13 shots of Jack Daniels. 13? 13, yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle 13 shots. With her mom giving her 13 shots, I'm guessing you probably felt like it was okay, too.
Well, I might have gave her, the last little bit of beer or something, just for whatever.
And plus, kids think it's kind of cool drinking mom or dad's beer or alcohol.
After her brother talked to come and picked her up a few nights ago, she was literally doing everything her mama had done.
Yeah.
Her mama accused me of this same thing 6-8 months ago. Nothing was ever done or anything that I know of.
As the interview proceeds, the investigator starts to probe James on why a 13-year-old girl would make such an claim.
Is she a truthful person?
No, she's just like her mama.
Just like her mama?
She will lie and manipulate her way out of anything.
Why would something like this come out?
Probably mad at me because I told her after that night there would be no more drinking, no more vaping.
Okay.
Told her, I said, this has got to quit. It's got to stop. We can't keep doing this. I said, if you want me to adopt you, you can't be doing this no more.
Now, was there anything that could have been taken by mistake from her? Any kind of showing affection or any kind of accidental touches or anything that she could have taken the wrong way?
Not that I'm aware of.
So she's never seen you and her mom nude together?
Not that I know of.
Has she ever seen you nude at all?
No.
You ever seen her nude?
No.
Why would she say you and her are having sex?
I have no idea. She's mad at me, mad at her mom, mad at the world.
What does she have to gain from saying you and her had sex?
I have no idea. Because I've done nothing but take care of her since she got there. I've had a few drinks, a few nights since her mama went to jail. I usually end up in bed passed out. Anything after that.
But what about her? Has she tried anything like that with you or anything that you knew was just alcohol but was kind of inappropriate?
I know she said something about wanting to hook up with me, but that's, like you said, that's the alcohol talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, no, girl, I don't think so.
They'll get a forensic interview. And then also do a sexual assault kit.
Yes.
And when they do that, they collect DNA, and which DNA can stay in contact seven days, even with the shower and everything else. Is there any way that your DNA is going to come back?
Shouldn't.
Well, it shouldn't, but that's usually, that's a yes or no. Because shouldn't is kind of like a maybe. Well, maybe it might be found in there. And
that I know of, it could have been on a towel or something that I had used in masturbating, and it ended up in the dirty clothes.
Okay. So there's a possibility that your DNA could come back off of flaw.
A possibility? But I don't know. I don't know nothing about a whole lot of that.
It's at this time that the detective goes out of the room to enable James to contemplate the weight of the DNA evidence. But when he returns, the flaws in James's tale begin to deepen.
Think about that, what I was talking about with DNA?
Yes, sir. The only thing I can be aware of when it comes to that would be I used a pair of her mama's underwear, and her mama wear a lot of the same clothes, and they ended up in the floor and mixed up with other clothes.
Okay.
Am I going to be detained?
That's what I'm working on.
I'm
trying to help you.
I know it's a question to ask.
Yeah. Should you be detained?
No, sir. Not that I shouldn't. No.
Let me ask you this, since you asked about being detained. Somebody in your position that came into a family, been with the daughter for 2 years, has built a good relationship with the daughter. One thing led to another, and they had sex. What do you think's happened to that guy?
Well, he's having sex with a little kid, so what should happen? I can come up with a million different things that should happen. But he is specific, couldn't he?
Did him? Do you think mistakes happen?
I do.
Do you think it could be a mistake that guy had sex with, just like a slip of the mom, after having it, what the heck did I just do? I need to get help, I need to talk to somebody. Do you think it could be something like that?
That could happen, yes, sir.
Do you think they deserve help?
Yes.
Everybody
deserves help.
I do too. I'm a big proponent for that. Because unfortunately, I make mistakes. Everybody in this world makes mistakes.
If I screwed up, it was when I was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, and that's, again, understandable. Like we talked about a while ago. Alcohol will kind of impair you, and it'll make you do things that you thought of, but not, it's not right on
any other time you wouldn't tell through the action.
Just like the warrant said. That's a harsh word.
That is a harsh word.
That's a harsh word. I don't like that word really, because it's not a coverall. It's a charge. It is. But it don't tell the whole story of that.
Yes.
Because means I forced myself on this girl. Forcefully, she was steadily saying no, 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 and I forced myself and had sex with her or him. A lot of times when people get charged, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're willing, she's willing, the age difference classifies there. It's not that you're that bad person, you meant to hurt this girl or you meant to hurt this boy. It's not that. And that's the people that need the help. Both parties regret it, and now both parties need to get help. Are you the party that needs to get help? I'm here for you, James. I don't want you.
I don't want any trouble. Sorry for the cussing.
And you're not going to offend me anyway.
After 90 minutes of interrogation, the barriers James put around himself began to disintegrate, and with them, his grasp on the tale he's been attempting to safeguard.
What's going to happen to me?
Let's talk about this, okay? Do you want help? James, do you want help?
I want help.
Well, I'm here to help you, okay? But what we have to do, let's get this out in the open, okay?
I do remember saying a few times on the night, like the morning after being drinking, she said we hooked up. But I don't know. I don't remember it. Once I fell asleep, I was out.
I understand.
So if anything did happen, I don't know.
Well, James, listen, we're getting more into it than what we were earlier. Because you didn't say that earlier, did you?
I just remembered.
Listen to me. You know there's going to be DNA in there. I know there's going to be DNA in it. Okay? And what you're saying now is,
I'm not trying to change my story.
I'm just trying to kind of
No, I promise I'm not. I'm just trying to explain.
Right. And you know it's inevitable. We're going to find DNA in there. True.
More than likely.
And like I said, I work on absolutes, okay? It's yes and no.
Statement. Yeah.
Yeah. So the swab's coming back with DNA, and it's going to be your DNA.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. She told you y'all hooked up a few times. Y'all hooked up a few times. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want help?
Yes.
Or no? Yes. Do you want to get the help she needs?
Yes.
Yes. It's okay, James. It's okay. It sucks. And I know you hate yourself right now. And you're mad at yourself. Because I can't believe this happened. Okay?
I'm going to jail now.
Like I told you a while ago. And there's a warrant out for you. So yes, you're going to jail, but you still get bond, okay?
Yeah, but this is a mistake that will ruin my life.
If you let it.
I don't want to.
You don't want it to, don't let it ruin your life.
But how do you keep this mistake from ruining your life?
Show them what kind of man you really are.
And how do I do that?
Getting the help you need, like I told you.
That's how I can do it.
And then become the man, a mentor to keep other people from doing this, okay? What'd you tell now after all this?
And I'm sorry.
And of course, you know there's going to be no contact order.
I'm sorry and I didn't want this to happen.
James Mansfield was eventually charged with 4 charges of and 1 count of engaging in sexual contact in the presence of a kid. On July 15, 2025, he was sentenced to 45 years in the Arkansas Department of Corrections. Christy Cluck's third-degree domestic battery charges were dismissed on April 29, 2024. As for her daughter, there have been no public updates on her status or circumstances. If you'd like to see our videos without edited and muted language throughout, and with more information provided, be sure to check out our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/EWCrew today to join.